Um, there are sort of, you talked a little bit about kind of you're optimistic about long term, but we are sort of hopefully at the tail end of a bear cycle. You talked a little bit about Plaxo, and you were at Google really early, sort of post crash, post 2001 crash, and you were at Twitter kind of post 2008 crash. Do you have advice for founders that are in this sort of post crash, post correction era?
Yeah, I think there's a good saying that goes something like, and I'm going to sort of say it wrong, I think, but you should always take advantage of a good disaster when it happens. And fundamentally, down markets can be extremely hard. It's much harder to raise money. It's harder to hire people. It's harder to do a variety of things. So if you're at the very early stage of something, it tends to make the early stages tougher. The flip of it is there's less noise. If you're selling something, there may be more room for you to actually do it because there's not going to be as much competition. It clears out a lot of the sort of forest in some sense. So early, it's really about, can you take advantage of it more from the perspective of gaining momentum when there isn't a lot of competition around, and where you can capture more things and build brand and do all the things that you can do and nobody else is doing it because it's cheaper to do it. I think for a late stage company, it's a magical time, because that's when you should be going out and buying up everybody else that's valuable or good. I'm totally serious. I think there's a handful of major crypto companies that if I was them, I'd just be rolling up everything. I'd basically say, what's the chessboard, and let me buy every single piece on it, including ones that may turn out to be bad, but that's fine as long as I have the right portfolio of stuff. It's almost like viewing it as an investor and saying, you know what, I'm going to buy, I'm going to take 20% of my market cap and just buy everything. And that way, when things come back, nobody has access to those strategic pieces. So, I think it's a very exciting time if you're running a big company.
Yeah, and it's actually, this is exactly what Google and Facebook did. It's like not a coincidence that they got to the scale that they did post 2001, 2008.
Yeah,
super smart.